Welcome to the channel. This is Wanda. This is New Beginnings in Africa. This is my backup channel and decided to do a video today. It's been a while since I did a video. So yeah, decided to do a video on this channel and wanted to share with you that I am currently in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and all is well. I am safe and I am at peace, actually, even though there's a lot going on in the country right now. Let's just pray for Tanzania. Let's pray for Jamaica. Lift them up in prayer. Cover them in prayer. That's the most that I could say, because I am a foreigner. I am from America, born and raised. I relocated, repatriated, and moved to Tanzania. I've been here since 2020, so all is well for me. You do know that when you leave America and you leave your home country and you go to another country, there could be things that occur. You know, things could pop off, but you, as an expat, as a repat, as a foreigner, because of your passport, even though we know Afro descendants, they are from Africa, stolen over 400 years ago, dispersed out the four corners of the earth outside of Mama Africa. We come back, but we're considered a foreigner because of the passport that we carry. So therefore, you must not be involved in what they got going on with their politics. Yeah, we don't, it's best not to get involved, because the laws and all that are different in Africa than it is in America. Freedom of speech and all that stuff is different when you are in that country versus when you're not. So you just have to conduct yourself accordingly based on the laws and the rules of the country. So to keep all that at bay, we just don't get involved in whatever country that you are. You have a residency permit, you're doing business, you're living in a country that's outside of your home country. Don't get involved in their politics. We don't get involved. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been kind of minding my own black business. I've been kind of just, doing the same thing I've been doing since I've been here, living my life, working, my own business, my company. I do consultations and just living my life and just staying out of different countries' business, especially this country. I don't get involved in their stuff. So, but I am safe. All is well with me. I do use wisdom, so I'm kind of laid low through everything. Still kind of laying low, kind of staying put for a while until everything gets completely back to normal. Hopefully that will happen. But also making a strategic move, or planning to make strategic moves based on what just transpired in the country. So now I know this has put a fire under me to push forward in my plans to work on a project that I have to be off grid, etc. So I just am moving forward with my plans to acquire land to live off grid. I want to be off grid. I don't want to be around any cities. I want to be off grid, my own water source, my own solar panels, grow my own food, and I have my own peace. So even if things pop off or jump off, it's usually on the continent, it's usually in the city areas that things really start popping off. But when you're in rural areas and the village areas or whatever, it's a lot more peaceful. So that is what my goal is at this point. So I am in Tanzania. It's a beautiful country. I still love this country. I'm praying for this country. But my plans are to acquire land under my company and doing business and building, growing my own food and just living a more rural life. And I'm in the rural area, but not out far enough from the city. I want to be totally out of Dar es Salaam. So, but yeah, just wanted to do this video just to show my face, to say Hello to my subscribers. Welcome. You are very welcome. Karibu sana. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, like and comment. Share it with someone if you know someone that is interested in leaving America and moving to somewhere in Africa. It does not have to be Tanzania. Yeah, it can be any country on the continent. And as far as me, I may also consider traveling around a little bit more at this point, visiting places that I've wanted to visit. But I haven't really been doing a lot of traveling because I was working on my business and projects. So, but now it's like, maybe it's time to start visiting other African countries and check them out. But even when I go there, it's not a guarantee that something won't pop off there, because they're going to be issues. Every country has their own issues, right? Nobody's perfect. Even in America, where I come from, they have a lot going on, which is why I left. So it's not a guarantee that wherever I leave and go to, it's going to be all peachy keen. It may have, things might pop off, but you just have to know and use wisdom in that situation, what to do, to sit still. Because even the embassy was saying, the U.S. embassy was saying that U.S. citizens should shelter in place, stay, out of big crowds, out of big city areas, and lay low. And that's kind of common sense, because that's what we did even before we heard. When I say we, I have a community of other Black Americans around me, or expats or repats, but we knew to lay low. We knew to mind our own Black business and just lay low until everything calms down. So that's what we automatically knew to do that. But some people do need the advice of the embassy to tell them what to do, because they have never, especially if they've never left the country and they haven't really been traveling internationally, they don't always know what to do. The first thing people want to do is run to the airport, and that's the last thing that you should be doing. If there's any kind of things popping off, the last thing you should be doing is running to an airport. You should be staying put, laying low, unless, of course, any type of where your area that you are, you have to leave. That's different. But there are people that are at the airport, sleeping at the airport, because no flights are going out right now. So, we'll been more comfortable just to shelter in place and stay where you are and try to, lay low, like most of us have been doing. So, but we're safe. All is well here, with at least me. So, thank you for tuning into my New Beginnings channel. I am in my 50s, starting all over, left America back in 2020, and I've been living in Africa since then, and all is well for me. Not that any country that I go to won't have things that happen or occur, but I'm all good. So thank you so much for taking the time to view my content and my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video, or live or whatever. I haven't really been doing lives, but next video. Goodbye.